And members of the committee, my name is Rebecca Delahunt, and I work as the Director of Public Policy with Minnesota Family Council. HF2607 requires all physical and mental health plans offered by insurers who operate in Minnesota to not exclude what the bill authors call gender-affirming care, which the policy states must now be designated as medically necessary. Based on the language of this policy, one might assume that the medical community globally has consensus on this issue, but that's not the case. Last year, a Forbes reporter noted how longitudinal data collected and analyzed by public health authorities in Finland, Sweden, and England have concluded that the risk-benefit ratio of pharmaceutical and surgical interventions for youth in this way ranges from unknown to unfavorable. The reporter shared that Finland, Sweden, the UK, and Norway are shifting toward a less medicalized approach that addresses possible psychiatric comorbidities and explores developmental etiology, end quote. The WPATH files released on March 4th show how WPATH has misled the medical community, all while leading insurance companies and legislatures with its protocols. NHS, the health service of the UK, just banned puberty blockers except in the use of clinical trials on March 14th. In short, there is lack of consensus within the global medical community on how to treat minors, and the USA is behind our European neighbors in this understanding. In prior hearings, bill authors have stated that detransitioners will be covered through this bill, but I will note that so-called gender-affirming care was not created with the intent to help folks detransition. There's no WHO ICD-10 code for treating detransition. For detransitioners, the physical and mental impacts of cross-sex hormones and diverse surgeries are broad. This community should not be excluded from care. When we consider this division, forcing all insurers to pay for this is misguided, and forcing all state taxpayers to pay for so-called gender-affirming care is coercion. Children cannot give informed consent on treatment that alters or potentially removes their sexual or reproductive health. Thank you. I ask for a no vote.
Thanks for your testimony. Sam